Hello and welcome to TW White & Son Suzuki in Effingham. My name's Matthew and this is a Suzuki Swift SZ-L in a lovely Fervent Red with diamond cut alloys. Now, this being an SZ-L means it is a limited edition model. So it is basically a mid-tier model with some top of the range extras on it. Those extras being the diamond cut alloys, the running LED lights around the headlights, the projected headlights, radar brake, as you can see there. So I'm going to bring you around to the driver's door now. So just on the inside you've got the cloth insert with front electric windows only. So that is an option for mid-tier. If you go for a top of the range version, then you do get front and rear parking sensors. But this car is in fantastic condition for a 4-year-old model. These seats, there's no disagreeable odours, anything like that. It's in fantastic condition. So Suzuki Swift, for a short period before changing the model, did shave the door handles on the top here. So you literally put on the handle there. So that's how you open the rear door. With privacy windows on the rear and manual windows on the back. Now, if you've got children or grandchildren, then this does also come with ISOFIX with over-the-top tether. So perfect if you're going out for the day with children. So it's got rear LED brake lights and indicators, reverse camera situated just above the number plate there, and as I open the boot you'll see a nice deep spacious boot with the over top tether there and a interior light which we do switch off obviously, and then obviously nice and spacious on the inside there. Bring you round to the near side rear passenger door. Again, majority of the rear here is all plastic. There's no scratches or marks or anything like that. Carpets are in fantastic condition, as well as the seats are looking fantastic too. So you've got cloth on the outside and then a pattern design in the middle. So that is front and rear. So again, fantastic condition. And then bringing on to the near side front passenger door. Electric window, which you can manually take over control, which you can turn off from the driver's side, but I'll show you that. But again, you've got the cloth on the inside with the white, which extends all the way through. Let's take you round into the driver's door now. So front electric windows, lock and unlock. Obviously lock the passenger windows so they can't control if you want them to do that, and then electric mirror adjustments. But it does mean that these are manual, so it's a case of just pulling those in and push out. If you want electric folding, again you go to the SZ5 height adjustments on the driver's seat and on the passenger. And then just as I bring you into the vehicle, so just on the inside of the door here, you've got your traction control. If you want to turn off that stop start system, you can do so. And then if you don't want the radar brake, which also uses radar cruise, then you can just push that button there, wait for a beep to pop up, and then that means it lets off. Let me just shut the door here and I'll show you the steering wheel and all its functions around it. So you've got Bluetooth, CarPlay and Android Auto function button there, so that's hang up, answer a hang up, and then point of interest.
Please say a command.
Like so, as the ladies just said there.
Ending speech recognition.
I will stop that. The infotainment screen button functions, so you can control from here. So if I hit mode, then you can change between AM, DAB, AUX, USB, SD. So there's multiple functions that you can actually choose for the radio station that you want to turn on. Adaptive cruise control as well, so when you're traveling across the motorway you can set a distance between you and the car in front of you. Automatic lights, so we'll put that on auto. It also means that when this is forward, it also means it does high beam, low beam as well. And then you've got the manual controls for front and rear window wipers. So this vehicle has only done 6,380 miles, which is fantastic for the fact that this car is 4 years old. So just under 2,000 miles a year, you can't complain against that, that's for sure. So it is a 5-speed manual gearbox. And then just down the front here, you've got your 12 volt, and then you've got your USB. So USB you can connect, so if you want to connect your phone via Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you can plug it in there to your phone to be able to use the maps from your phone to go on that screen there. Because unfortunately, sat-nav is not a standard feature on this mid-tier model. SZ5 it is, but if you do want to add it, then you just want to purchase yourself an SD card, which will just slot in the top there. So you've got analog control AC temperature right there. And then, as I showed you just a minute ago, you've got AM, FM, DAB radio, all in the options there. So you'll notice you've got 1, 2 or 3 of each. So DAB you've got 2, so you can put 6 channels on that one and 6 channels on the opposite one. So if you can have 12 channels all together on DAB. Obviously Bluetooth connectivity, and then just down the bottom here you've got the smartphone connect. So that means to enable Android Auto or Apple CarPlay just by connecting it on there. This is where normally maps would show up if you had it on there, but in this instance you've got the media control, so that's Bluetooth, SD card, as I said, USB, AUX and iPod, and then piece of the resistance, reverse camera. So as I said, it's just above the number plate, and that is your rear bumper there. A bit of a curvature on this, and that's simply because then you can see a bit further around the edge, so you can see if there's any cars coming from either way. So a bit of a cat's eye effect, but for a good reason. The lines, they simply mean 1 foot, 2 foot away from the object that you are. So as you're reversing back and you hit that line, that means you're 2 foot, and you get a bit closer, that means you're 1 foot away from that object behind you. Obviously, if you want to get closer, you can do so. These cameras are very accurate. I wouldn't recommend it if you like keeping your paintwork looking nice. But look, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it entices you to come down and look at this fantastic car. We do have others on site. As I said, my name is Matthew. I am one of the salesmen here. If not, you can ask for Jeffrey, or you can ask for the manager, Daniel. Telephone number 01372 414 414. Thank you for your time.